Hey guys, out here in Twilla County, Utah, just out for our weekend drive, ride, whatever you want to call it. We are kind of right off the highway. Um, gonna go up in the mountains, see what we can see. We're working on cameras and drones and everything that way today, so we'll see if we can get some good shots, see if we can show you how this trail pans out. It really is, it starts pavement, looks like it quickly goes to dirt, and yeah, we'll see what it is. We've never been here. We're working on exploring the territory. Right now, we don't have a friend to go with us or a buddy or anything that way. So we're trying not to get into anything too crazy. We just got a new bumper for the. Cut that. We just got.
Gladiator.
Nope, keep going. Just I'll cut it out later.
All right.
Like, no worries. We just got a new bumper for the Gladiator. We haven't put it on yet. We got it super cheap, like super cheap. Needs some love before I want to put it on here. There's some rust that I need to clean off the brackets, and I want to get that re-protected before I rebuild it up. So it'll be a bit. Hopefully I can film that and put that in for the next video. But yeah, we'll go from there, see what we get. I wanted to talk to you guys about being a stay-at-home dad. It is not something I ever planned on being. It is not something that I ever thought I would be, but it is something that I am more than glad that I got to be. So, as we go through the trail today, we'll just kind of hit that, talk about it, and why I never want to change. All right, so decided we'd stop at the top of a hill for a bit and talk about being a stay-at-home dad. So, often when I talk to people about being a stay-at-home dad, they seem to think that I'm a slacker, that I stay at home and play, and that I'm not in charge of disciplining, or that I don't discipline my kids, and that it's just a huge frat party. They don't seem to think that I'm capable of being a stay-at-home dad, or that stay-at-home dads have any value, and that is not a real job. I disagree completely. Yes, I enjoy being a stay-at-home dad and being with my kids and spending time with them. There are a lot of benefits to being a stay-at-home dad and having a stay-at-home dad. And while we're out today, thought I'd discuss that. My kids are stalking some antelope right now, so I'm going to go catch up with them, and then we'll talk about benefits and bonuses and why I love being a stay-at-home dad.
All right, so
One of my favorite benefits, obviously, is spending time with my kids. They go to school, but I'm there as soon as they get home. I help them with homework, with questions. I help them with life, dealing with all of the wonderful things that teenagers deal with. I have 3 teenagers. I have one older that is gone and out of the house, but I have the 3 that are with me right now. I have 2 high schoolers and oh wait, word, no. I have 1 high schooler and 2 junior high kids. I was giving her more credit than she deserves, apparently. Love her. She'll give me back for that later. But spending time with them has been awesome. I get to know their personalities, what they like, who they like, get to know more about their day, a lot more than I used to. So, being a stay-at-home dad, I love getting to know my kids. Another benefit is that I can be part of my child's lives more than I was before. I used to work full-time. There were times in the past when I wouldn't see my kids for days on end. Being able to be at home and stay at home, I'm able to just be with them, get to know them, be part of their lives. I know their friends and you know who they're hanging out with, and I can have more influence there. I also am happier. Point blank, I enjoy my life. I have a good life balance. Because my life isn't centered only around work, doing what someone else wants me to do, I have more control over my life in general. I am able to do what I like and focus on the things that bring me joy. Part of that is hanging out with my kids. We go just about every weekend and at least go off-roading really. If we can go camping, we're getting that more set up, so we'll be able to do more of that in the future. We hang out after school, we take movie nights, whatever we want to do that way. We have time set apart for homework and whatever needs to happen that way. And I'm able to help them as needed with homework and learning and really have a direct impact that I didn't have before. Was not home enough to be able to do that. I love it. One of my favorite things after getting to know my kids is the flexibility I have. I work from home. I set my own schedule. So that part helps a lot. But when I want to, I can run off and do whatever I need to. I have a daughter that has some health things that means she ultimately needs me to go to the school fairly often. And because I'm a stay-at-home dad, I can do that. whenever she needs me. I have my youngest daughter wanted to do online school, kind of a hybrid. So she goes to school one day, stays at home and does online school the other. Not having a parent in the home means she wouldn't have been able to do that. My wife is a full-time student currently, and having a stay-at-home parent was a huge priority for me. When she started that, having me at the house meant I get to keep a parent in the home at all times, really. Another benefit that I have heard about being a stay-at-home dad is you don't have to pay for child care. Now, I have teenagers, so as far as that goes, they're pretty good at keeping themselves alive. So, not something that really is a huge benefit to me. All right, so continuing on, studies have shown that stay-at-home dads tend to be happier than dads that work outside the home. And there are other studies that have shown that children with a parent in the home in general do well in school, and that children with higher parental involvement tend to have higher grades and test scores. Children that have a parent in the home are less likely to engage in risky behaviors like substance abuse, delinquency, early sexual activity. They are more likely to have healthy emotional development. I think honestly that depends on the stability of the parent, but either way it helps. They're also likely to have a positive self-image. They tend to cope better with stress. They tend to have stronger social skills. They're more likely to make friends, get along with others, and who knows what else. Those are the ones I could find. And it's less stressful. You just show your kids you love them. Take time for them. Do your best to be a good role model. Be their friend. Now, that being said, look at this view.